Hello everyone, Sean here once again. It is February 22nd, 2023, and we're back in our daily Wordle. Our bonus puzzle today is the Nerdle. As always, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really does help me a lot. But for now, let's get into today's puzzle. Alright, we've got an E in that fourth position. I think the I is going to go second. It doesn't have to. First is also an option. But I think we can look at something like ED, ER, or ES. ES is a little less likely because they've taken out all words with an S at the end where the other four also makes a word. But I think if we could do the word sired, that'll be good. Alright, so I think this is going to be S, not S, blank I, blank E, R. Unfortunately, that leaves a lot of options here. Timer, miter, giver, viper, lots of things here. So we're going to need a lot of consonants and plow through these relatively quickly here. Let's go with I think doing a CK word would be good. Trying to think like a blank H, CK, UCK, OCK, anything. Let's go through it thick. Okay, none of those consonants. There's really not. We can do bumpy. Okay, we've got a P. We don't know if the P goes first or third or both. Actually, both is an option. Piper would be a tricky word. So what are our words? We've got wiper, piper, viper, we've already said that one. Are we down to 3 and we only have 2 guesses? This is tough. Okay. Unfortunately, also, this ends up with all of these 3 letters as options at the beginning, and it looks like the P is going to go in the middle. So there's no real good way to test these. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put the P first. I'm going to at least throw in the W as the word power. Okay. So what we know now, and I think we already knew this, that the P goes in the middle, but we now know that it's not wiper or piper. So as long as I didn't do anything wrong here, it is going to be the word viper. It's not. Oh, riper. It was a double and a different double. Oh, no. Did not consider that at all. That is very unfortunate. But a good example of why we do certain things in Wordle. A good example of why we, number one, why we check for all possible doubles. But number 2, why we end up throwing lots of letters up there, even though we know the words are never going to work. This is not playing on hard mode, trying to guarantee that we get the puzzle at all. Even so, ran out of guesses there. Really unfortunate too, because I think we could have done something like rower to figure this out. If we had wiper, viper, piper, and riper as options, and I would have known that, we could have done rower and still gotten all of the No, we couldn't. We still need the P because the R would have come up. No, the R would have come up green, but we wouldn't have known P or V going first, unfortunately. So, what would have been a good word there? I don't know if there would have been a word that would have covered us. I think we were a bit too many words to make sure that we got it at that point. We definitely could have tested the double R earlier, for sure. Okay, another loss for the books. Let's check out WordleBot. Let's get yelled at for today. See how WordleBot did. I'm confused here. Let's see. 79 skill, 32 luck. So it did like our words quite a bit. Just really didn't get there in the end. 66 after alien, 17 after sired, 9 after thick. We just were not narrowing it down fast enough. And yeah, 50-50 on that. We didn't realize. So I was right with those 3 words, but it says river would have been more efficient than bumpy, which makes sense given how many double R words there could have been that I just didn't think of. 1 left after Viper. Just didn't get it right this whole way down. Just bad luck, unfortunately. WordleBot in 4. Kind of getting that structure early, but taking a few guesses. River definitely helped there. Alright, let's move on to the Nerdle. Get rid of that add. So 4 times 3 plus 0 is 12. Okay, we do have multiplication, which always makes me think to maybe go into 3 digits. So lowest number we could have here would be 121, which is not a multiple of 3. Can we do that number? No, let's throw the 3 here. Let's do something else instead. So 1, 2, 3 would be the next one up. I think that'll be a nice guess. So that would be 41. That's not going to be the answer. So let's flip these around a bit. Let's go 132 here. That'd still be, yeah, that would still be 44. So we're going to want to go higher than this. 53. That would yield 159. Alright, we have a single digit. This is interesting too, because we have 2 digits multiplied by a single digit. We're going to have to divide. Or not. We don't necessarily have to. We could multiply by 1. That's an option too. But I think we're going to end up dividing. So let's move 12 over here. I want both of those over here because I think if we're going to get down to a single digit, I want these to be relatively small to start with. So if we're going to multiply, let's try multiplying by 1. And then divide it by, well, at this point that won't work, because then divided by 3 is 4. So let's do 12 multiplied by 3 over 6. That would be 12 multiplied by a half. Would be 6 over here. Oh, we're very close. Okay. So 12 multiplied by, I think, actually there might only be one answer left. Divided by, okay. So if 3 were to go here, we would need multiplied by a third equals 4, and that can't be. 2/3 would be 8, so there's an option. Anything else doesn't work. Or the other option here is that we do 2 over 8 is 3. Yeah, basically what we have is this has to be a 2, and then we're going to be stuck between the two of these. So, all right, we happen to get that right. It was a 50-50. Otherwise, it would have been divided by 8 equals 3. Nice simple one today. I think that as soon as we got that structure down with multiplied and divide to get down to a single digit, it's easiest just to assume this is going to be a low number. I mean, you could multiply by 1 and then divide by 9 to get something really small, but it's got a lot more options when you have a small number to start with. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone you think would enjoy some daily word puzzles. That's all for now, and we will see you all tomorrow.